All right, and welcome back to another episode of Yes and It's your boy Leo. Follow me
Welcome.
on Instagram, Brooklyn Libra.
Hey everybody, it's Philip will sell. Thank you for tuning in.
Well, it's me. It's Corey Face, Corisa. Yes, honey, I'm in a sling. Check out next episode. You'll figure out why I'm in a sling.
What's up, y'all? It's London. Follow me right here at London Reeves. Let's jump into it.
You won't break
All
my
right.
soul.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week going so far?
It's been quite the week. I think I say that every time.
Tomorrow's my Friday, so all good.
Oh. Wait, what's tomorrow? Thursday?
Thursday.
Oh, what you about to do?
You said what I have to do?
Yeah, what you about to
Use
do?
up my PTO.
Okay.
That's what I'm about to do.
Period.
You've been working, baby.
I have. And
Speaking of working.
It's like a little work and play in there. I watch your stories.
Okay.
It'd be very little play, but I guess it gives me enough to keep me going for the lot of work. So
you're slowly trying to integrate that soft life.
What is a soft life?
So I saw soft life is basically like, that's my job, but this is my life.
Yeah.
Simply put, like, that's my job. This funds my life and all that, but this is my life. This is what I care about.
Yeah.
So
I'm there. Checking in.
That's what I gathered from soft life in a nutshell.
So speaking of, you had said hard work. So your girl Beyonce album has hit number 1. And
oh, Leo, he's upset about it. We got it.
The production of the album is sickening. The way the songs transition from one song to another, very well laid out. I'm not a house music fan, so I'm not here for a whole album of. I don't want to hear all that shit. I don't want to hear all that shit. It didn't move me the way it moved.
He wants some vocals. He want to sing along.
I want a ballad. You know me. I want to hear some riffs.
Yeah.
I want to hear some. There you go. Monica Denise, where you at? Okay, Michelle, where you at? I want to hear some. Yeah. But
Monica does have a new song out with Ty Dolla $ign. I actually like it.
With who?
Ty Dolla $ign. I enjoy Ty.
Mm-hmm.
Called Friends or something. I like that song.
Monica's gonna stay close to the streets, but anywho,
she is a product.
So what's y'all thoughts on it?
Who wants to go first? Corey, you look like you're ready. You're wound up.
Corey look like he is lifted.
Corey better chill out, but he hurt his arm again.
You kind of so shimmy that bitch out of place again.
She comfortable. Honey, comfortable in my skin, baby. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I just got into it. I'm ready to pose too.
The girl, the mother, she knew the assignment and she did what needed to be motherfucking done. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, if somebody else would have dropped the same project, would you be saying the same thing that they did what needed to be done?
I asked myself the same question. But I asked myself the same question. I am the Beyonce fan.
Would somebody else have because Tiana Taylor, in my opinion, has dropped albums that.
No, let me stop you there. How Beyonce did this album, it's the transitions. It was when you listen to the album.
So she's the only artist that ever has
the transitions are so smooth where you literally have to look at, am I listening to the next song? Because the transitions are sickening.
So it's a wrong sentence.
If you listening to the words are sickening. What sticks out to me, honey? Karen, Terrace. I say yes, ma'am.
It's a run-on sentence.
Period.
Okay.
Real quick.
Go ahead, London.
Well, I mean, I just feel like there's so many notes that Beyonce has left for us. throughout the songs, even with Break My Soul, I didn't even realize it until the actual album dropped. When, you know, the #1 album, her 7th #1 album dropped.
No, you better show your mathematical skills.
She says, you got to seek it to see it. You got to seek it to see it. So I feel like throughout the whole, and even just like I'm One of One, so many just gems and phrases that she gave us to love ourselves, whether with your man or your friends, to love yourself. I mean,
so she's the only artist to ever do that?
Well, she's the only artist who executed flawlessly in the way in which she did, because as Corey was alluding to here, the way that she transitioned the entire album, it felt like
the late great Whitney Houston. The late great Whitney Houston could tell a story with them vocals.
I'm not talking about vocals. I'm talking about the overall package of artistry, the overall genius of creating the album that which she did. I'm speaking to the fact that I am still waiting for this second coming to drop, because I'm like, when are we going to pass out and fall out on the floor? Because you gave it to us here. I think Beyonce is going to just sweep all of the awards. So she said, I gave you all 6 years. You did nothing with it. I didn't even put out an album and still won a Grammy because I hopped on the beat and made the beat sicker. On Savage Remix. So I mean, I went out and ran 5 miles, or did 5 miles of cardio about 4 days last week to that album.
Yeah.
I mean, listen to no other album since, and don't know if I will. Don't know if I will for the rest of the year.
It was cute. It was cute. It was cute. What are your thoughts?
Everything. Everything.
What are your thoughts, Philip? I heard from the Beehive already. I heard from the Beehive. What was your thoughts, Philip?
But let me be clear. I'm not a Beehive. I'm a Destiny's Child.
I mean, you look like the Beehive. You dress like one.
Well, I mean, honey, this is Versace.
Yo, dude.
You know I'm a label. It's Versace, not Beehive. Thank you.
Child, you know Leo be in his fields when we talk about K. And when we talk about K, we talk about K.
Marlo just going
right.
digging. I think the album's great. I think the question that people ask, if it was somebody else to present these things, would you still go up for it? I think that's like so many other songs that are out that artist went in and perfectly executed it and it became a hit. Like, I don't want to go into like what songs it is because I don't even damn remember. But it's so many songs that would have went to another artist, but that artist came and they did it and it was a smash for them. People just got to give credit where credit is due. I ain't going back and forth with you about no bullshit like that. It's Beyonce.
Give her credit. I give her credit. I'm not whatever.
It's Beyonce. It's like
also Drake did it. Drake was very popular.
I didn't like that either.
But Drake
but the flack he received for it though.
Well, he received because he's a rapper, and so but
hold on, you can't say that because then when I posed the question last time, y'all was like, it's about versatility, it's about growth.
It is, but I'm not saying for me, it's about his audience. His audience is those rappers, and they're not used to.
Beyonce audience is brainwashed.
Y'all be giving me some of these like they be giving me little cultish vibes. I ain't gonna hold you like.
And now she ain't getting no cultish.
Did you just call me Khalees?
I did call you Khalees. Khalees, you're that's the other K that you're a fan of, evidently.
Exactly.
So I would also like to add that there are just a few songs from the album that if you are not into the album, you should just check out, like Cuff It and Virgo's Groove. Yeah. Energy.
I like that Church Girl song.
I love
Church Girl.
And Church Girl. I would say those are my. Is that the one that say drop it like a thotty?
Twinkie wasn't. I don't know if Twinkie too pleased about the
hey. Church Girl, something. Like, I don't know the words yet, but we're gonna get there.
I
mean, hey, to each his own.
Leo, don't be a hater.
What you mean? How? How?
When we get tickets to the concert, I would urge you to buy one as well.
Kudos to Beyonce. Kudos to her release
simply
party.
Put,
you know who's saying kudos right now? Kanye West. Kanye West saying kudos because Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson broke up.
I mean, but did any of us?
I'm not.
Did we see that lasting? Did we see it lasting forever?
No.
Well,
Sis can't keep a man.
allegedly, they broke up because he wanted to propose, and she felt like things was moving too fast. Now, my thing is this: y'all went and got fucking tattoos on of each other's names on each other. How is that not
Okay.
forever? How is that not forever? I mean,
Is she divorced?
laser removal, yes, but
She got a tattoo?
yeah.
Not
That's a
bumper sticker
lie.
on the Bentley, got a tattoo.
No, I'm sorry. He got no. I'm sorry. She don't have the tattoo.
Oh, I'm like,
That
He
was
has
his
her.
choice.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree. That's your
That
shit,
was his
baby.
business.
He already
That's on
covered
him.
anyway.
Yeah, I was thinking that same. You took
You
it
know what
right
I
out of my
said?
no,
You know what I
man.
said? He doing like a lot of females do. He was just trying to secure a bag.
You know what the thing is? If
He
I'm
was
not
trying to secure a
mistaken,
bag.
Kimberly Ann is a Libra.
That she is.
And I think that just answers everything.
That she is.
She's a Libra.
Corey,
Not everyone,
are
I'm a
you over
Libra.
it?
Child, I'm over
Power.
Kim, honey, girls. She must ain't got no good cuckoo, or she must ain't got no good mouth, or something. Cause she can't
Oh,
keep.
because that's all you need to keep a man, right?
Yeah, I mean,
But
she can't keep. Cause she got
maybe
the
they
beauty.
can't keep her. Is what it seems like more like
Thank
it.
you. They can't keep
keep
her.
her.
That's
Like,
that
I don't
Libra
know.
energy. Like, I tried, but no thanks. I'm good now.
It's just she just yeah. I'm just over the whole family, so it is what it is.
You posted that thing. You never saw an episode of the Kardashians?
Never, baby. I'm not about to
Ever?
get this nan coin.
Ever?
Nan coin. No,
What's your issue with the Kardashians?
they're boring. They're plastic, and they're not entertaining.
So when you say they're plastic, some people have said that, they. What do you mean by what do you mean by they're plastic?
They're fake.
Besides the fact that Chloe looks like a different person every 6
They're
months.
fake.
She looks so good though, but she looks so different.
Which one? Who?
Chloe, but she looks.
I mean, they all look so different. They all look so different. Like if you look
You know
at
what the
and Kylie
interesting
both.
part that I find about plastic surgery, and I felt like this was gonna come up in my mind for some reason. What your kids gonna look like, baby? Because you telling like you ain't like yourself. So you went and got all this done, and you got kids. And never mind, like I love Chloe, but I don't understand for a life of me on why she had another baby with this man that couldn't keep his in his pants. But your kid is gonna still look like the old you. I think today is or one of them days is like Kylie's birthday, 25. I'm like, she don't look the same at all. I'm like, what you gonna do when your little kid got that little pencil lip?
No.
At all.
You don't like that.
What we gonna do here?
Totally different people. Two totally different people. Like,
but I ain't gonna knock it too bad because I'm not opposed to a little facelift, a little Botox, a little Restylane. I'm all here for it. I just don't want to pay for it, and I don't think I need it right now because this is just.
Well, I was gonna say that too. When it comes to their kids, they won't have to worry about because they're gonna just get it done for them too. They know the process. They know the best surgeons to go to, and here, babe, you can go right over here.
You know what? That is true. Their parents are Bruce Jenner and what's her name?
Kris
Jenner. They don't look like their original faces either.
Yeah, it's Caitlyn.
I'll be damned.
Hey, you don't call that woman Bruce.
And again, plastic.
I'm gonna leave it there. Yes, I called that woman Bruce.
Well,
shit.
Yeah.
Something stuck, baby. But yeah, I think that I just find it interesting. And then I'm also like, it was interesting that seems like Kim has dated all these black men and she felt like the BDE was so big on Pete Davidson. I don't really know. I feel like I love the Kardashians, but I don't know. They got some type of hold on these black men.
I don't love them. I don't love them.
I enjoy them. I think they're funny. And I guess
don't love them
like,
because they don't love them. I don't love them because they don't love themselves. And I feel like that sometimes people can go back and forth and say, well, no, it is loving yourself. If you feel like there's something wrong, fix it. However, I feel like when you go to the extremes of like, you don't have 5 different facelifts, 6 nose jobs, like what it like.
Well, I think that there are some people who just start wanting perfection and perfection doesn't exist. And so they're going to keep going and going and going until it happens. But I do respect them and like where they started and where they're at. I mean, they started off, in my opinion, with privilege, right? Because they had a little cash before
they had a little bit of something going on.
But like, I still respect the fact of where they like have ended up at. Because I would never. I watched Kardashians the first few seasons when it was on E! Myself. But
thank you. But that's how you do it. What's foolish
Yeah.
is these people on Love and Hip Hop and stuff that always got an album. Why you been
But
on the
no.
show for 8 years and you don't have no businesses? That's foolish. So
But no.
don't be mad at the Kardashians because they wouldn't have
No,
made
not
millions.
mad, not mad. Now I
Well,
will say
don't like
this.
dislike them, like because people always like, well, she did a sex tape. Hell
No,
yeah, y'all do
go
that
ahead,
shit
get your
for
rocks off.
free.
Get your rocks off. Get your rocks off. I ain't mad at you for the sex
No,
tape.
I'm
I don't give
like,
a fuck.
people always try to discount somebody's thing. I say they just worked what they had and they continue to do so, and they've
But
made
I will
several
say that like
things
a
pop.
friend of mine is well at the time he was a writer for Essence magazine, and he had the privilege of interviewing her. And he told me that she is actually like extremely, extremely smart. Like she really is like about business.
Who is her?
Kim Kardashian.
Oh,
And I respect him. So just for him to give that feedback, I was like, oh wow. Because I like wow. Like she really has bought into this brand that an image that people see. So that's what she presents to the world. Because this is what people
I mean, she did pass the bar, the baby bar, or whatever.
all right, yes, and what else you got? This point is like ready.
Okay, girl. We didn't see where you took it at, honey. So no.
Yes, and damn. I mean, so I guess I just pose a question like, what do y'all think of interracial dating?
I'm sorry, let me just jump in. I like my black men. I love them dearly. I so love them. I tried a white man. He smelled. I tried an Indian man. He smelled. I tried Korean. He smelled.
Oh, wait, now you revealing some things.
I just like a black man. I think it's also just a protection value of. I feel more protected with a black man, and also I feel a black man will understand my jokes, understand my opinion, understand my feedback than somebody of a different race. You might be a ally for us, but you still do not truly understand what I may be talking about on a certain situation. So I ain't
my experience, rather. They understand your experiences.
Right.
Understand you
like I'm not into interracial dating. Like I'm good.
I'm more open now, you know. Some of them be fine. I just like people.
I feel like I sometimes don't like talking about this topic because I've been told that I sound like a racist. And by no means am I a racist by any means. Like I have friends of all types of nationalities.
That is the most racist comment that somebody could say right there.
Very much so.
I mean, but I do.
Okay, and just like that black woman that I don't see color. I have so many black friends.
I don't know what I do, but I am. I do love like my people, and I do love seeing my people with my people. Call it an old school way of thinking. I feel like I know what my ancestors went through by the hand of other races. So to then turn around and like lay with that race, I don't know. But then in the same token, that sounds ignorant because how can I be friends with someone of that race?
It can merely just be a preference.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. That's just my preference.
You don't have to dive deep into it. It's just my preference.
So I will say this: I support interracial dating. It does annoy me though, like when somebody of a race says they wouldn't date that same race. That annoys me. For me, I've never dated outside of my race and ain't about to date outside my race because we're good over here.
Period.
I support it, but it does annoy me when someone of a particular race says that they don't date their race. I think that's kind of just like, especially like when it's like aggression behind it. You know what I mean? And I should specifically be clear. It annoys me when black people say they don't date other black people.
That does upset me.
Because to me, it's almost like you're saying something's wrong.
Right.
Yeah,
and
Right.
that's when I have a problem.
Right.
Like
I
I
agree.
get having preferences, but it's the sometimes aggressiveness with like, oh, I would never date a black girl. I would never date a black guy. And it's like, what? So that's my
Right.
2 cents.
No,
Hmm.
I agree with that. I'll always say it's just a preference, but what makes it sound racist or completely asinine is the comments that are made afterwards, and that's what like I don't like.
What you
Like,
mean?
I think somebody was talking about something with Kevin Gates, like the Black Lives Matter movement or what have you. Like, I do understand. I don't speak on a lot, but this is what the platform is for me to speak. Um, I don't want to agree with him in saying that black people don't care about their own lives, but and I
So
don't really
wait,
know
let's
what
rewind
this
a little bit.
is.
Let's rewind a bit. So basically, Kevin Gates did an interview. He was on a did an interview in which he said that he did not support the Black Lives Matter movement because black people don't pretty much black people don't support other black people. Black people don't support black lives. So why am I gonna go for this movement against other races to support black when we're not supporting or caring about each other as a
I think
race?
it's like marginalizing. How you say that? Marginalizing.
Mm,
Like
mm.
I'm like, no, it sounds crazy. I can understand the point that he's trying to
There's
make.
validity in the statement. There's
Right. I understand the
validity in
point
the
that he's trying
statement.
to make, but it's so like it's an asinine statement because you, my black man, got black ass kids, had a black wife, all these types of things. Like you don't feel like something to stand up for them is worthy of support. Like you're basically shooting yourself. You basically saying the exact same thing. What is it? What contradiction? Like a walking contradiction. You're saying they don't support, and here you are given the opportunity to try to build that support, and you like, no, they don't support. What are you talking about?
So let me ask you this. So could the same be said for in the fact of, okay, we're supporting Black Lives Matter, but when it comes to our community, why don't our lives matter within our community?
But see, for me, that's where I'm like, yeah, when you and I can't get all the phrases right, or the research right even.
Yeah.
But if you have this 4 block radius of nothing but black people and crime takes place, 9 times out of 9, it's gonna be black on black crime because
It's
that's the
your
community, that's the
surroundings.
area that they're in. And same thing if it was a predominantly Hispanic or a predominantly white neighborhood, if there was crime taking place, 9 times out of 9, and I know I'm probably like, again, don't know the exact statistics and data, but it's probably somebody who was white, somebody who's
Yeah.
Hispanic who committed those crimes.
Yeah.
So the black on black crime thing, I feel like it's just a phrase that gets thrown around that does not really exist. Like crime happens, crime is crime, period.
Exactly. It's
Mhm.
your
Agree.
surroundings. Like, what do you
Agree.
expect?
Yeah.
For the
Agree.
most part. But
Agree.
I think that his comment was definitely like it was poor. It was a poor
Not poor.
statement for him to make. It was a poor statement for him to make because I feel like he was just a walking contradiction. But I also deeper understand the point that he's trying to make. But you're basically doing exactly what you're saying that people aren't doing.
I think just in general nowadays, people, celebrities, whomever, they have to watch the words that they say that comes out their mouth. Like we're living in a generation now that everybody pinpoint on every little bitty thing
They
that
are
comes
too sensitive. It's annoying.
out of your mouth. Like, so if you're in a position, you really do have to, your PR team and you as an individual have to pinpoint and understand that whatever comes out of your mouth, they're going to diagnose it and research it
We're gonna
and
do what?
diagnose it. It's in my dictionary. It's coming out in
I
2020.
can't wait for that to come out, baby. I can't wait.
But you just have to just watch what you say.
You
At the
know
end of the
what? On that note, Corey, I'm a lead off with the I ain't gonna hold you because
I was
I think you just brought up a valid point in the sense of sometimes you gotta watch your mouth. And I think just listening to myself
Mhm.
on this last topic, I just realized that sometimes I gotta learn to watch my mouth because sometimes you can say things with the intent of one thing, but it kind of just comes out in a totally different other
I agree.
tone or perspective
Mhm.
or meaning based
Yeah.
off of the receiver. So my ain't gonna hold you is, you know what? sometimes I just really just gotta watch my mouth and think before I speak.
And then for me, I'm gonna combat that and say my ain't gonna hold you. Like I totally get what you're saying and agree, and I've worked on that for years. Praise God, okay. But people are just so damn sensitive. Like I feel like there's a way to have a conversation about something without being all up in arms about it. Like I don't like that because I instantly check out.
Yeah.
But that's my ain't gonna hold you. Like learn how to communicate with the person so that you don't come across sensitive because nobody want to hear that. Like talk to me so that we can have an actual conversation, not you trying to make a point to convince me because no. But that's all I got.
Well, that's because ain't nobody listening, and at that point, they looking to just respond versus looking to like understand.
Got nothing for you, baby.
My ain't gonna hold you is Beyonce's that girl, always been that girl, forever will be that girl. She's one of one. That's it.
So you ain't gonna hold no.
See,
That's what it is. All right, all right, all right.
You got it. You got
I
it.
ain't gonna hold you. I ain't got nothing. You know, live your best life. Be authentic. And Corey Dictionary is coming out in 2025. Period.
25.
25.
Yes,
It's giving very summer, spring, fall, amazing.
I'm sure, Ray.
Y'all follow me at Brooklyn Libra Instagram. I'll catch you guys next time.
Philip Wilsell, love you all. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for watching, y'all. Check me out later.
Bye.
Bye.